Nothing is better on a summer day than sitting on your back porch with a cold glass of wine and a little snack with a group of friends or your boo. Joining us now with some ways you can enjoy summer wine pairings is host of Wino TV, Monique Saltini. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here, Olivia. This is the joy of my life. Television and wine combined. There's nothing better than this.
Seriously, nothing sounds better than TV, wine, and we're on a roll already.
Yeah, absolutely. And we even have food to go with it. So there you go.
Very, very exciting. Well, let's talk a little bit about Wino TV. Maybe some of the viewers who haven't seen it, give us a rundown of what they can expect.
Yeah, I'd love to talk about my show. I came up with this idea when I worked on a show similar to this one at the NBC affiliate in Fresno a million years ago, and I turned it into a half-hour show. And this is our first production in the past 2 years because we've been on hold. So this year we've been all over to a bunch of different regions that we haven't been to before. We were in Paso Robles. We're going to Walla Walla, Washington next. And what I love about my show is really bringing people to meet the people, the producers behind the bottle. So I like to say that wine brings people together. It's like a belly-to-belly business. So we're connecting through culture, we're breaking bread, we're sharing stories, and I'm telling about the people and the places behind the bottle. So it's been great. I
really like that, the people behind the bottle. Now, absolutely love that. I think I might steal that.
Well, you can have it. Whatever, Olivia, you can take it, okay? I'm here to give. I'm a giver.
Well, so you go to these different places, you try the different wines. Is it just a whole wine experience? That's what people can expect from Wino?
Yeah, you know, I'd like to think of it as wine is the through line. So I'm creating a half-hour show. And when you go there, it's not just what you can drink. We're answering 3 essential questions when you go to a region. I was in Umbria recently, and it's what is there to do? So what is the activity that you can do there? Of course, wine is the through line, but what's the culture that kind of connects people? So when I was in Umbria, we did this whole medieval times thing because they have a real medieval component to it. And then what is there to eat? Because every time you go to a different region, you're going to get a taste of what the people eat there. So in Umbria, I learned that they don't use salt in their bread because of the salt war from a million years ago. And then, of course, what is there to drink? So what is the region known for? What does the region do really well? So
amazing. Okay, well, for all of our viewers out there, check out Wino TV. But now that we're here, live in the Bay, let's go over some of these awesome wines that you brought. Let's start over here.
Yeah, so I'd like to start it with this wine right here. It's Robert Hall from Paso Robles. I was recently there, and what I love to do when I'm on my show is find wines that you might not know of or that are undiscovered or you haven't tried before. So this wine from Robert Hall Winery is a sparkling Grenache Blanc.
Grenache Blanc?
Grenache Blanc.
I like saying that. It rolls off the tongue nice. Grenache Blanc.
Yeah, and it's a brand new release. They just brought it out this year, and we haven't opened it yet because I wanted to see if you were up for a little task, because on my show, we do like to teach and learn as well.
Let's do it.
Are you in?
I'm up.
You game? Okay, you in. So I think it'd be really fun if I could teach you how to open up a bottle of sparkling wine.
I've never done it before, so walk me through it.
Okay, so the thing about grabbing it, so grab the sparkling wine.
This one, right?
You want to keep the cage on.
Okay.
Okay, so then grab this little towel over here. Okay, so what you want to do, and I'll help you a little bit, is with keeping the cage on, you want to twist. So twist the cage right here. So you go.
Okay.
I'll let you do that. I'll hold the bottle.
Okay, so twist it all the way, untwist it.
Yeah, and why do you want to keep the cage on? Because the pressure, if sometimes, and it can happen, it's happened to me many times, the cage is off, if the pressure will, it'll shoot right out.
I've seen that on TV.
I'm sure you have. We might see it on TV in a few seconds. We don't know. So keep that. So keep the cage on. Try to keep your thumb over it. And then you want to put the towel over it, right? And so, there you go. Keep your finger on the cage, if you can. And you got those beautiful nails. Okay, and so what you want to do is hold it, and then you want to twist the bottle and hold the cage.
Okay, so twist the bottom.
Yeah, and you want to have a hiss sound like a kiss, not like a pop.
Okay.
You got it?
I don't know.
And if it pops everywhere, it'll be our fault because it'll be too warm. Hey!
There we go!
Yeah, Olivia, you did it! Do you want to pour?
Amazing, I do. Okay, I'm going to pour for us.
One of my, you pour, and I'll tell you what, one of my favorite poolside pairings, or any kind of, you don't need to be by the pool, is a sparkling wine with chips or popcorn. And why does it go so well with chips? Say, well, there's that, or popcorn. Oh, cheers! Yay!
There we go. Let's taste this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with chips and popcorn, this goes really well.
Yeah, because if you want to think about the saltiness, right? The saltiness of popcorn.
That is very good.
Or the saltiness of chips.
Yeah.
And then with the bubbles, they just kind of bring out the best of them. And my favorite pairing in the entire world is French fries and sparkling. Because to die for. And of course, caviar for the folks that have a little bit more money than some of us.
A little higher taste. Well, this one, amazing. Love the pairings. What about this next one that we have?
So heading up, so we're in the Central Coast. Now we're going to head all the way up to Mendocino County. Mendocino County is one of my favorite regions because it's one of the largest and greenest counties in the state of California. I had an opportunity to shoot my show Wine TV at Saracena Vineyards. And what I love about Saracena Vineyards is they have a big 400-acre ranch. You can pet the alpacas. You can feed baby goats. And we have this really great Sauvignon Blanc from Saracena. It's about $34 a bottle. What I love about this, it's from the Lalonis Vineyard. And the Lalonis Vineyard is one of the oldest Sauvignon Blanc vineyards in the country and definitely the oldest in the state of California.
Well,
so
let's
give that a little
this.
taste.
Very, very good. Not too dry, not too sweet. I love when it's a little bit of a balance.
Yeah, and this is a very well-balanced wine, and it pairs perfectly with a brie cheese. We've got some honeycomb grapes. And why does that go so well? Well, the acidity in the wine is going to cut through the fat of the cheese. And what I love about brie for summer, even though in San Francisco it's like foggy, it's still a good pairing, is if you're outside and it's a little bit warm, brie actually gets better with when it's warmer. So I actually put mine out about an hour before I serve anybody. And then, so the brie is warm and it gets better when it stays out.
Amazing. I love it. Love brie cheese. So now moving on to our final two.
Yes, so we're transporting you to France.
Woo,
we're going to the birthplace of rosé. Yes, way rosé. We're going to Provence. And this is one of my favorite producers. They are Chateau de Bern, and the wine is inspiration. And what I love about Chateau de Bern, of course, is their commitment to the environment and sustainability. And as you can see, this is a kind of a different bottle. It's a square, and the reason why it's a square bottle is sort of a tribute to the Roman pillars going back to the...
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, going back to the history of the winemaking that goes back to the Roman time. So this is a really great traditional Provence. You're going to get that pale pink. You're going to get all the grapes that you would find.
Really good. You're winning me over.
Oh, I'm trying, Olivia. I'm trying. And what I love about Provence, it really is rosés from Provence. It's really one of those wines that can pair with anything, okay? So we have these beautiful salmon skewers here. We have these shrimp skewers. Do you want me to pop one in your mouth, or is that going to be a little bit?
Okay.
No, we'll save that to the end. Okay.
We want to get to the last one.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. And then the next one moving on is the ultimate Provence. And this is a Syrah-led rosé. So it's going to have a little bit more white pepper. It's more of a red wine drinker's rosé, if you will.
Speaking of Provence, you have a getaway coming up.
Oh, we have a great giveaway coming up.
That's delicious, by the way.
I want to tell, yes, so for folks who can't maybe afford to go to France, or they haven't been traveling for many years like some of us haven't been, the folks over at Chateau de Bern and Ultimate Provence have a trip of a lifetime giveaway. What they're giving away is 2 people. You're going to get 4 days, 3 nights. You're going to get to go to the property. You're going to get to dine at their Michelin star restaurant. All you need to do is apply on Instagram. So follow Chateau de Bern on Instagram, follow Ultimate Provence on Instagram, and they're going to have a little form for you to fill out. You're going to get $1,000 airfare. You're going to get the VIP treatment. You're going to experience both the properties, and it should be a really great time, but you have to do it by September 5th because that's when they're going to announce the giveaway.
Wow, that is incredible that you came on the show, showed us some amazing wines, and of course, thank you for giving our viewers something to look forward to. So thank you, Monique, for taking us a little bit through wine country. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. To learn more or a link with details to enter to win, head to liveinthebay.tv. But stay right here, because after the break, we'll have a look at what's coming up on tomorrow's show when we take a look back at some of our great guests from the week. Live in the Bay is back in 60 seconds.